So it was Emily on Friday that was telling us that she... Was it Emily we were talking to? Why was I confused here?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She didn't like the boyfriend of her best friend, right?
Exactly. Like, her best friend's been dating this guy, and they don't like him, but she hasn't really told her specifically that they don't like him. But he came to her saying, hey, I want to propose. Will you help me plan this proposal? So she was torn, like, do I help this guy I do not like propose to my best friend? Do I bow out? Do I tell her, like, I don't want to help him, but I love her? She had no idea what to do.
She didn't want to, like, endorse the engagement, but you know what? She also wanted to be happy for her friend, but then you have to worry that if she gives this guy such a great idea and her best friend is like, oh my God, he really loves me. He's so caring. And what even his idea, you just kind of buried them a little bit more. So what did she do? Hey, Emily.
Hi.
Good morning. All right, so you're all conflicted on Friday. Do I help this guy out or not? What did you end up doing?
So, I ended up going out with my friend on Friday. We went for, like, dinner and drinks and, you know, we hung out, and I decided that I was just going to be honest with her. So I just laid it all out, and I said that I and the other girls don't really think that Steve is the best person for you. And, like, we don't see him as, like, your person long-term, like, forever. And she actually agreed with us.
Whoa.
She agreed with what we said, and she was like, you know, he's good for right now, but I'm not so sure I see this, like, as a forever thing either, which I felt very relieved about until I ended up telling her that he reached out to me to start, like, helping him plan a proposal. And she kind of completely changed her tune. And she started to, like, you know, pull back from what she was saying earlier. And then she started to seem kind of, like, into him and the idea of, like, them getting married and engaged. So I'm super confused. And I don't know if she was lying to me in the beginning or if she's just, like, kind of trying to gaslight herself into thinking that, like, he's good because he wants to propose. Yeah. But I also did cancel with him on Sunday, so I didn't help him, so I won't be involved in that.
So do you think that she is just in love with the idea of being married rather than it being married to this guy, and that all of a sudden she just kind of, like, has brainwashed herself in just the course of a couple of minutes?
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that might be what's happening. She was always, like, that friend. So I think she's more in love with the idea of being married and, like, having a wedding than, like, who it actually is going to be with at the end of the day.
I feel like you covered your bases, Emily. I mean, you told your friend how you really felt, and then after hearing that, you told her about the proposal because you figured homegirl's going to want to have a heads up so she can kind of navigate this and avoid it at all costs. But it does sound like either A, she was trying to placate you guys and was just going along with what you were saying because she didn't want to, like, maybe she's an anti-confrontational kind of person. And then upon hearing that, she sounds like the person that's like, she may be just ready to get married and this is going to be the dude.
It's got to be somebody.
Yeah.
It's got to be somebody, and I've already invested some time in this guy.
What about your communication with the guy now moving forward? Do you think he's going to continue to pressure you to try to help, or you think he'll let it go?
That remains to be seen. I don't know because I just told him I wasn't feeling well on Sunday, so he is kind of pushy, so I could totally see him just keep reaching out and asking for my help.
Emily, were you the only friend he asked to help plan the proposal? Like, do you know if any of your other friends got together with him to make something happen? In our, like, group chat, I've told them about it, and I'm closest with her, and we've been friends the longest, so I think it just kind of makes sense that I'd be the one to help out with the proposal planning, but he hasn't, like, reached out to the other girls yet, so...
So when you had this talk with her, you were kind of representing all of the girlfriends, right? Like, we all feel like this guy's not right for you. And she's like, yeah, I know, I'm feeling it also, but you know what? It's a temporary type thing. And then after you hit her with the proposal, then all of a sudden she got super excited?
Yeah, I was a spokesperson for sure. And then she kind of, it was like, not like, oh my God, he's going to propose. But it was more like, oh, really? Well, I don't know. Like, maybe it could work out. Like, you know, I'm just seeing where things go, and like it could be him, but you know, like kind of like backtracking and pulling back from like no, I agree, like he's just really good for now, and I'm young and I'm seeing where things go, like that kind of a thing. She backtracked a lot.
Is this dude loaded?
No. Well, he's not loaded, but he has a good job, but...
He's capable. All right, but he's not super rich or anything like that.
I didn't know if that's why she changed her tune.
So, yeah, I just think that she's just like really enamored with the thought of getting married, which will certainly make her statistic eventually when they do get married. I would circle back with her. Who knows what the truth is? Or maybe at this point, you think she just bails on it? Just like, you know what? I've spoken my truth. She knows how we all feel about it. At this point,
That's what I would do.
they're grown folk.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I would handle it.
It's the Bert Show.
The Bert Show.
Hey, did you like what you just watched? Good news, there's more of us. If you go to wherever you listen to your podcast, whether that's Apple or Google Play or Spotify, you can listen to The Bert Show wherever you are, whenever you want to.